Live. Oh, yeah, we're good. Awesome. Now I can not worry about alt-tabbing by accident. So that's what I wanted to worry about here. But this is the first matchup, Knee Deep versus Tusk. Let's get started. This is on Farmhouse West. Get the X-ray on to see where they're going to be at. Here comes the grenade sets coming in. Not bad start, but not hitting too much yet. Oh, but there's Fanny actually nading himself. He's going to leave a mark. Looks like getting the first kill there onto Mid King is my rotating long ways on the outside. They're looking for a sneaky play here. Get that X-ray on to see where the players are at. William getting another kill onto Salty as they leave B uncontested. Both teams very passive on this angle and hold here. Looking to find something yet. Lone Star looking to make a play inside of B, but Blue holding the angle here. Not looking to make any mistakes yet. Little Pouch takes some damage in yellow, but staying alive. But Aimbottom does get the kill on the Blue. Clearing out Bravo. B now capping for Insurgent. Security needs to get on that B objective or move to C. But there's already a player down low. William about to run into the player here. Danger close. Gets the kill onto Joy Tyro. Not a concern. But Myson with the long pick takes down William from a mile away. My very, very close now into the action here with the L96. A dangerous weapon to be close with, but Myson. And he's going to swap back to a standard weapon instead, going back to the legendary foul, of course. Lone Star capping up. Bravo's going to bring back just two players. Actually, pretty big play here. Now, is this Pouchy last alive here? Trying to solo it on C. 1v1 here. Taking a lot of fire. Putting down the fire, but Myson with the one tap gets the kill. The takedown started. And already off the bat, Insurgents putting on a good show. Putting on 1-0 to start this. So far, Security a little bit passive in the back there. They had a couple of lucky kills, but ultimately the early self-damage on the top side there, the unaliving, if you will, pretty devastating for their chances on Bravo hold. And from there, it just snowballed into Insurgents, locking down the positions, locking down the flanks, and ultimately taking the game. Well, taking the round at least. Many more rounds in this game, but let's see how this goes here. Follow Lone Star, heading out of spawn. Making their way down here. Good pre-nade set for Security. There is a player nearby, but they are going to be long gone by the time that comes out. Again, holding the long flank there a little bit. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but I mean, if people do flank it, makes sense. See some pre-nades coming out here. Mixing getting the pick on the Salty, starting it off. Damage done. Oh, Adroit gets the pick onto Fanny. Get that 2 onto Bluey. Is it about to be 3 as he guards Charlie? He sees the player. Mid King taking down Lone, clearing up Bravo. But there's Adroit with a third kill onto Little Pouchy. But here comes Adroit going for the play on B. Oh, but William caps him, gets the trade. Aimbottom taking down Mid King. And there's the second kill for Aimbottom as William is taken down. And Insurgents take another round, 2-0, as they are knee-deep in the bodies on Bravo. Well played, well fought there. Adroit, 3K, guarding B like a beast. And of course, the other hold there on Aimbottom, holding the top side of B, means it was, dare I say, meant to be. Insurgents taking the lead. I wouldn't say Security to get to B, but, you know, maybe if Security can get some kills. Mind you, you have to understand this is a map that is very, very T-sided for grenades. Unfortunately, Insurgent grenades are insanely powerful here. The location and geography of the map allows for them to throw them high, very, very high, very far, farther than Security could ever throw them. So you have to keep in mind that, like that you just saw there, Salty getting the nade on Mid King trying to run into B. It's just going to be inevitable. Deep nade from Adroit, though. Takes down William on the outside here. Well done. Bluey getting the kill onto Mai. Little Pouchy going to play through yellow. The problem is they're going to be late to the lane here. Adroit holding the line here. Little Pouchy going to try to trade up. They know they're at yellow. This player didn't get close. He sees one. Oh, misses the shot. Bluey going for the long flank. In the meantime, Lone Star capping on C. Adroit here, spacking that 1v1 against Little Pouchy. Adroit on the top side here. Where is Little Pouchy going to go? Looks like going to play on the backside here, trying to flank around 1v1. But there's the grenade. Takes down Adroit as Bluey takes down Salty. Bluey trying to clear out Bravo. Sees one. Oh, a little late to the draw there. Aimbottom gets the B. Caps to respawn 5. Oh, out of ammo for Bluey as Aimbottom gets the kill. Down to Little Pouchy, last alive there. 5v1 against Little Pouchy. The whole force of the Insurgents on one player in yellow. Top B spotted Little Pouchy. Problem is Little Pouchy can't see them as well. They're trying to see a parking shot here. Wall bangs are coming in here. They got to move. They escape in time, but their forces are coming in. And from the top side, Adroit with a jump slide peek kill. Another round on the board for Insurgents, 3-0. As they very, very closely. You know, Security's doing the best they can, but definitely Insurgents taking a very decisive control and lead of the round there. Little Pouchy's doing what they can, though, in that upper yellow spot. again, this is kind of how this map's going to play out. We're going to see as teams know the grenades and know it for this B side here, Insurgents are going to have control of Bravo initially. So you have to give away Bravo. You got to play either the yellow side, which we can see on here. You can see them doing some of that already, going on this side here, or going for the outsides here, which is why we're seeing those Insurgents camping these lanes here, trying to get a lucky pick. It's the only place you can go. There's my son with a nice nade on his Fanny here. Over Fanny. Got a nade on the lone. Good. Bluey takes down my son. The brimstone there of the grenades flying out. Little Pouch again running yellow successfully. Manages to sneak through. Droid looks like they're on the top side looking for that player. B capping up for Insurgents. Security slow, but they are so far safe to be. Little Pouchy going to go for the C cap. William on the top side looking to go for the drop in onto B. He does not see the player in front of him. Oh, and misses many a player. Oh, there he finally gets right down there. Trackpad style aim there coming in big, but Adroit does get the trade up just as quickly. But on the backside, you have another teammate. Oh, but Adroit almost gets that kill on the Bluey. Oh, but Salty with the M1 having a grand old time down to last player on C. Little Lily Pouchy trying to get this cap up here. One player coming on for the block. A little bit too late, though. But that's going to be perfect for the stale. From behind, we see that's taking 5, still alive. And Adroit does get that kill post-cap. Lily Pouchy will not respawn. 3-0 so far. Insurgents looking to keep control of this round here. They may have lost C, but it won't matter as much as you see. They're going to try and hold control. Myson rotating out of spawn. Adroit as well, holding the line, waiting for security to make a play here. The problem is security's in a tough pickle with not a lot of crunch to it. What can Blue do other than die to Salty from the top side? William trying to play upper side here in B. Fanny, nice spray down with that Vector. Aim bottom gets the trade and spray down onto Fanny. Trying to look for the play here. Not going to find it yet. Going for the play in B, but Myson takes him down as they fall into their trap. 4-0 once again as knee deep keep control of B. Dare I say it was meant to be, as it is just security struggling to get map control. This is just how this map plays out now. If a team knows their grenades and knows the pre-fires, it's pretty much going to be 10-0, 10-0. The question is, can Insurgents get thrown off their loop? That was a good start on C. That was a very, very good start to try and throw them off, but what can security do? I mentioned before we could see them going yellow. They could go on the inside of here. Now, Insurgents do have some places to play to avoid that or to prevent that from working, but we will see how they play. They're going to opt to actually, as we see now actually happening, stacking heavy yellow. Smart call. Of course, that does mean one player is going to be in a bit of a tough spot here. You can see Fanny actually getting the spray down onto a droid. Again, they like to sit in that upper yellow spot there a little too often, and Fanny will get that kill, allowing for security to take control of yellow. The problem is if they're all yellow, that means there's nowhere else they could be. And Insurgents are now aware of that as you see them push it around the security side here. But Fanny, so far, undiscovered. And that suppressor, if there is a suppressor, no suppressor, not even necessary. The position just throwing him off there. Myson getting the kill on the Blue. In the meantime, Mid-King taking down aim bottom. Fanny pushing into B and starting to cap up. The problem is he's going to run right into Salty on the top side in the stairs, holding that angle down. He's going to start the cap back up for them. Myson spraying down William. All down to Mid-King, last alive here on Charlie. 50% capping. We see the player coming in for the rotation to stop the cap. Stop the cap. Not going to happen. Slow to the draw there. Salty's is capping it. Lone Star going for A. And Myson 1v1 against me. Here comes the push. Here comes the spray down. And Myson gets the kill. Insurgents once again 5-0. Unstoppable. So far. It's going to be, again, Myson 3 kills. Big plays on B. It's going to be tough for security to get much traction. They did kind of okay on yellow. The problem is they had to push out and go for a play, which they kind of did pretty well there. Oh, we have a not live call. I'm guessing somebody has crashed. Looks like one of the security players. It looks like that is Fanny. That's unfortunately crashed there. So, a crashing good time, if I say so myself. But unfortunately, a little bit of extra time there for security to strategize some, if they can. Unfortunately, it is just a very, very tough spot here. This map, because of the elevation change and the elevation advantage to Insurgents, there's just not much you can really do about it beyond you could try to flash. I mean, it's not going to stop the grenades. The problem is when you have that height advantage, there's just not much you can really do beyond avoiding lanes. But if you know, the majority of the lanes are going to be pre-naded, pre-fired. I mean, that's just the map. The only way to avoid it is just banning the map so you don't play it. But people wanted to play it, so that's how these go. And if you want to pick Insurgents, you're going to have the first half to your side. The key is they have to win every single round on this half. No doubt about it. Let's see how they do here. Oh, Midking getting sprayed down there by Myson. William playing on yellow. See, Myson not going to push up here uncontested. Again, they're really leaving a lot of the backside of B open. It's tough to play. You're going to get pre-nated or pre-fired there for the most part anyways. Droid sticking in a good spot. Salty picking down Fanny, trying to go for the play on B. But William, nice pickup on the aim bottom. Pushing out a little bit too far from Bravo. Again, with BC in control, security has to make a play for Charlie. Now, there are some options they can do as we see this player outside of here. Spray down. Oh, my side. Get the pick on the Bluey, and now a Droid going in deep. Almost gets the kill on the William. They barely escape with their lives there. A Droid just a little too high there. I think William was crouched just in a way that surprised a Droid. Oh, player on the cross. There we go. A Droid fall into William's fire there as we see him now go for the play on C. But there's the respawn. 5v1 as they already begin to cap up A. William trying to go for the objective. It's pretty deep in there on this objective. Yep, there's Charlie capping now. Again, the C objective is a weird one for the locations on spawn. There's the wall bang. Oh, devastating. There's another round on the board as we see him tweaking out a little bit there. 6-0. Insurgents total domination. It is difficult to play. It's just part of the belly of the beast. This map is it's a classic, but unfortunately it has been sort of almost over-metasized, where you have this pre-nade, this devastating pre-nade that are, I mean, is it possible for it to change? Sure. Is it likely to change? Probably not at this point. It's a little bit too late in the development. It'd be great if they could fix it somehow, but beyond putting up, you know, maybe putting these a little bit further back at the most, that might help some, but I'm sure the community's probably had some other ideas that are smarter than that could fix it. But for now, you're going to have to just wait for the nades to fall and then run in. Get it happening now here. Aimbot gets the pick up on the Fanny. Midking gets the kill on the lone, over-rotating. They did not expect the player low. It's working out well. On the 50-50. Oh, but Myson gets the trade just as quick. William on the backside here and over near yellow. Kind of in a bit of a cheeky spot over here. Nice spot to play for spawn camps for Insurgents, but for security, a little bit further back. Myson going to rotate out of his camping position there. Adroit just holding out at yellow. Again, he is the yellow player for now. Lily Pouchy going for the play on Charlie, but so far undetected. What you want to beat for now is Adroit taking William trying to sneak around yellow. Insurgents winning that battle once again. One remaining player for security, and that is Lily Pouchy going for the sneaking capture on Charlie. On C, it's very, very tight boxes here for the capture objective, so you really got to go in deep. You cannot kind of bait the edges. And there's the wall bang again with that FAMAS. It's insane how much damage that does. But it is once again another round for knee deep. It's going to be most likely 10-10. Oh, if only bullets could cheat. No, it's the Charlie objective, for those who don't know, and you're wondering why they're getting the kills. This objective here, this cover, once you get above here, this is you can shoot through this. And the FAMAS 5.56, it's not that weak of a round. If you have enough rounds and the rate of fire for the FAMAS is so high, that can do some damage. If you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, it may not seem like much, but especially with the rate of fire of that thing, it's a hose, and it's a workhorse. So there's Lone Star getting the pick onto Midking on the outside here. They're going to double up on this lower B side protection, but Fanny gets the pick onto a Droid. William going to go for the sneak play here. Oh, but Aimbot wins out, and Salty taking down Fanny. We're just getting death cams here. Bluey in the fight here. Salty double kill as well. Takes it down to just Bluey last alive here. Huge plays for Insurgents, but unfortunately, Bluey last up in the battle. 1v4. Oh, the flash in the face. It's going to give away the position as well. They already know. Oh, I would say they knew, but you know what? They didn't. Lone Star and Myson going double team to take them down. It is, again, domination of Insurgents. Oh, by Insurgents. 8-0. As Tusk, as this map goes, security struggling to get traction on the ground. But the good news is there's only 2 rounds left of this half. So not much more until it's the other team's turn to fight. and see if they can keep that momentum going. The only problem is if they do lose any round in the next half, it is game over instantly, and the other team will move on. This is a double elimination tournament, so there will be a chance for Tusk to come back. It's a long, tough battle, though, but we will see who comes out on top here in just a moment if this doesn't happen. But let's see what happens. There's still a chance we could see the comeback coming in from Tusk. Nice son getting the kill there onto Fanny with a nice spray down on the top side. Adroit taking down William as well. Bluey taking on Tyro in upper yellow. It's a good start from aim bottom, though. Trades just as quickly. It's very tough to come back from 2v4 here, as we see them sneaking around the backside here. With lower B sneaking around and one in yellow. I'm gonna take a wager. It's probably Lily Pouchy. Hey, look at that! How did I know? It's almost like they like playing this late or something. Fancy that. Mid King on the other side, though, in B, excuse me. About to sneak through. Lee Pouchy getting the kill on the Salty. That will expose their position. They have to make a play now for C quick, because now the Insurgents are going to move in. But that's perfect timing for Mid King to swoop in, start the cap on B, and split their focus. Unfortunately, they do have 2 eyes, so this may be a little tough for them. But let's see what happens here. Lily Pouchy, though, capping up C. Uncontested so far. They have moved into A by Insurgents. Smart call. This will allow them to respawn if they do fail this retake. Won't stop trying to go for the hold here. A little dangerous to go for the play. They're going to call it a little early, as my son will take down Mid King now down to just Lily Pouchy last alive here. On CD, will get the cap in. 5v5 reset. The only thing is Insurgents have a slight majority on Bravo. Most of the objective is going their way, but it is not fully captured yet. Will they opt to hold it off? They do. Interesting call. We see Lone Star going for the spawn camp here. Unfortunately, security is aware of that and plays smart and around it. Very, very good call. Not much to see, but don't worry. Detroit is coming in there. Salty gets the pick on the Lily Pouchy. Lower C. There is the objective C lost for security. As Bluey and Aimbottom trade even Steven on both sides. Knocking over cans. Can you dig it? Mice on top side B. Holding down the lines here. Taking some shots, though, from upper on the B cross. And just the kill onto William, as William thought he had the kill. Did not confirm. Mice on dropping in. Oh, does he know? Does he know? Oh, he's taking shots from over in yellow. Myson sure seems to know. Don't stop. Gets the kill on the Mid King. Trying to bait out the shot, but Adroit, nice. As he was distracted with that player on the cross, Adroit came in and just swooped him from behind, from the side. Not from behind, because he was against the corner of a wall. And there's no ghost players here, so. 9-0. Insurgents doing what they do best, which is taking a strong lead and majority. That is just the way the cookie crumbles. And this is Farmhouse West. It's a classic. But yes, with very, very skilled teams, it's going to be a 10-10. Which means the second half is going to be Insurgents winning even more. That is just how these play out with very, very skilled teams and players here. Everybody here is very, very high skill. Doing a great job. It may not seem like it with the security because they're just getting, killed every lane, but they're playing it smart. They're playing it the best they can. It's just not much you can do. And Mid King with the nade on the aim bottom. Uh-oh. Have the tide started to turn? Last round of the half. Salty holding the line here, looking for something. Not going to find much. Playing on an interesting spot on the backside of C here. Over in the broken wall. It is very exposed, as we can see. Taking some shots down. But still alive in the fight here. Lily Pouchy now up in yellow. Very close to Adroit. And Myson top B actually getting the spray down. Huge shot across there. Salty doing something back there, I'm sure. Lily Pouchy respawned by Mid King capping B. Insurgents opting to let security cap. Interesting call. Not bad, but interesting choice. Again, they have such a huge majority. They're not super concerned. Then again, I wouldn't give them any room because that can be bad sometimes. But Adroit gets a sneaky spot there onto Fanny. As Myson takes down William. Lone falling as well, but Myson taking down Bluey and topside. Lily Pouchy getting the killer onto Adroit, trying to play for A. Not going to happen. But Salty now coming in. They got to stop the cap. And they are so far. But the thing is, Insurgents now on B. Keeping the majority up. Last alive is Mid King on B here. 2v1. Oh, and Myson wins the battle. Ends the half 10-0. Technically match point. However, this is a map that is very, very biased to Insurgents. So it may look like a total blowout, easy peasy lemon squeezy. It may not be. I'm just gonna say it now. It may be a bit of a surprise to what happens next. because I have a feeling we're going to see either probably 5 or 6 rounds nonstop, Tusk now taking a decisive lead. Yeah, this is how this map plays out, especially with very, very good teams like this. So we will see what happens. Anybody's game to win or lose, of course, and is also not the end of the road for either of these teams. This is just the first round double elim, of course. Looks like somebody had the wrong kit out. They restarted the round, and we are back in business. Both teams calling live. This is the second half of our first game here. Tusk versus Knee Deep on Farmhouse West for the December Diamonds matchup here. Looks like the title's not loading. That's fine. All right, here we go. Aim bottom. A little confused on where they want to go. Celtic going to go for the long throw here. Insurgent's going to opt for a slow play on to B here. Celtic going in very aggressive here. Fast to B. You see them running straight through. Gets the kill onto Lily Pouchy. Oh, but Mid-King from behind gets the nice shot there in position. But Mid-King and Adroit trading. Salty, though, staying. Oh, Salty did get picked up. Excuse me. Did not cap that one out. Insurgents, though, tied on B here. Bluey catches out Adroit, trying to rotate around, though. Uh-oh. Well, I tell you. Oh, aim on him, though. Nice pickup with the S12K. As the Saiga coming through. It's like the new Taz. Running through here. Is the semi-auto shotgun. Oh, he slides past. Whew. Look at that movement. That's crazy. Lyson taking down Fanny on B. Only one remaining player, and they are on Alpha. And that will be, if I can hit the button. Who is it? There you go, William. Holding the line here. Again, they can be, normally they can be pre-fired. This is a safe place to play. You can get wall banged through this side here, but it's a pretty tough shot. You got to shoot through all of this. So this is the safe place to cap A, and indeed they stay there. They should probably keep there, but my son will get the pick onto Lily Pouchy. As they go for the play here, we see Mid-King going for spawns. Looking to catch anybody out on the outside here. Not going to happen, but there is, one player on the outside. Aim bottom gets the kill. But still more to go. Then, boom, look at that. Just one round wonder. Going to play for the flank. The problem is this Insurgent player is aware of this. It's a 1v1. Oh, look at that. This thing is bananas. There you go. A little bit of a spawn protection there. Aim bottom 3K on the spawns. That's Saiga 12K putting in some work. William now looking to try and hold this off here. Only one remaining player, and that is William. For Tusk. Oh, there's the shot. This could be the win. And you know what? I guess I jinxed it. I don't know what to tell you. 11-0. Security just destroying Tusk.